We like to talk about all types of travel on the channel, so here I am actually at a minor league baseball game. I'm going to be seeing the Tampa Tarpons play the Bradenton Marauders here in Tampa, Florida. The Tarpons are the single-A affiliate of the New York Yankees. This stadium, George Steinbrenner Field, is also where the New York Yankees have their spring training. So it is probably more common that people are here to see Yankee spring training games, but I thought I would check out a minor league baseball game and take all of you along with me. Outside of the stadium, they have all of the Yankees' retired numbers, and of course there are quite a few with such a storied franchise. Here we have the legend himself, Mickey Mantle, and the greatest baseball player of all time, Babe Ruth. Fan favorites like Joe DiMaggio and Yogi Berra. So I have an interesting story to tell about Thurman Munson, one of the Yankee retired numbers over here. The first time that my parents met was at a college party. My mother walked up to my father before they had ever known each other and said, "You look like Thurman Munson." My father said, "Oh, thank you very much." And my mom said, "That was not a compliment." That is how my parents met. I think he was just happy that she knew enough about baseball to reference Thurman Munson. Billy Martin. The great Reggie Jackson. Don Mattingly. Really, really cool. I am definitely not a Yankee fan. As you'll notice, 8 retired twice here. I am not a Yankee fan, but I certainly have respect for the tradition, and especially Mickey Mantle and Babe Ruth, who are two of my absolute favorite players of all time. Well, for a single A team store here, it is certainly very, very impressive. Obviously, because it is the Yankees spring training as well, you have a lot of Yankee stuff It is a 2-story team store. Up top, they have more of the Tampa Tarpons stuff. And down here, it is more of the Yankees specific merchandise. But this is incredibly impressive. And honestly, a really good way for a team to push their footprint into another team's market. I mean, Tampa is technically Rays territory. So trying to have this much cool merch and be this accessible in somebody else's home turf. That's pretty cool. We're getting a lot of light in here, so sorry about that. Not a Yankees fan, but boy do I always love the St. Patrick's Day hats. And then we walk up here and we're gonna get more of the Tarpon stuff. They have Marvel fans covered here. I am just really blown away by this team store here. It is really, really impressive. So this is a Tuesday, which means $2 tickets. So I wanted to take advantage of that. But it is also $2 food, certain food items and drinks. And it's their version of Bark in the Park. So dogs are permitted today, and you'll see they have these water bowls around for dogs that may be in the ballpark today. I'm already really impressed by my first few minutes here at a Tampa Tarpons game at George Steinbrenner Field. It's Tail Wagging Tuesday. And that means not only that dogs are allowed, you've already seen that they have water bowls for people who are bringing dogs, well, for the dogs of the people. But there are also some food deals that are going on through the second inning. Today, you can get $2 onion rings and $2 mozzarella sticks. So I did pick up the $2 onion rings and 2 sets of the $2 mozzarella sticks. You don't get a ton of food with the $2, but anytime you can get a discount, it is really good. It can help the wallet, especially nowadays. I also got a Diet Pepsi with no ice and their Beyond Sausage, which is their plant-based sausage. Actually, now I'm forgetting if it is Beyond or Impossible. I will let you know that in just a little bit, which one it ended up being for the day. But here is that plant-based sausage, $8.99. So for $9, this isn't the biggest plant-based sausage you probably could have gotten. They asked if I wanted the peppers and onions on it. I did. So not super impressed with the size, but as somebody who's used to being at theme parks, it's not that bad. Here are the onion rings, like I said, $2, so that's a decent amount of onion rings for $2, and the mozzarella sticks. So, let's see what we got, and I'll do the mozzarella sticks first. They came with marinara sauce. For $2, I don't have to be super impressed, but let's see. Kind of surprised how much mozzarella is actually in the middle. This isn't breading with empty air underneath it, so that's good. Like the mozzarella sticks. The onion rings come with honey mustard. I'll always try to eat the thing the way it's meant to be prepared first. It's not wow, but it was $2, so you can't beat that. I'm not blown away by it, but I'm not disappointed either. And finally, we are gonna go with the plant-based sausage. I am gonna put some mustard on it, just to add a little bit of flavor. This is gonna be where we're really gonna be testing the quality of their food. Can they do a good plant-based sausage? Okay, it's pretty bland. They grilled it really well. It has those like grill marks on them, and that adds a little bit of flavor, but the plant-based sausage itself is really, really bland. Overall, for ballpark food, I paid less than $20 for this, so you can't really go wrong. That's pretty good for less than $20. Parking was free. My ticket to get into the venue was $2. Overall, I'm not complaining, but it is not the best sausage I've ever had in my life. The best plant-based sausage anyway. So I'm gonna keep eating this. I'm gonna finish it up here. I'll let you know whether it's Beyond or Impossible sausage, and then we're gonna head in and try to start watching some of the game. Here's a tribute to the 1996 Yankees World Championship team. My favorite player of all time played for that team, Wade Boggs. He actually lives here in the Tampa area, so I'm kind of surprised they didn't try to lure him here more by putting him in the picture. But they have Bernie Williams and Derek Jeter. Normally, a video at a minor league baseball game wouldn't focus so much on the first base coach, but the Tampa Tarpons first base coach is also their manager, Rachel Balkovec. Balkovec is the first female manager in Major League Baseball affiliated minor league baseball. What that means is the players on the Tampa Tarpons are part of the Yankees minor league organization, and that, by extension, Balkovec is also part of the Yankees organization. This is her first season in charge of the club, and she is doing an excellent job. This is such a huge step for women in the sport of baseball. So this is more for baseball fans than for travel fans. But if you see those lines there on the infield, that is part of the test run they're doing here in the Florida State League to try and ban the shift. They do not allow an infielder to set up in between those two lines before the pitch is thrown. It's an effort to try to practice ideas to ban the shift. So that's just an interesting side note here in this level of low A minor league baseball. Had an awesome time at the Tampa Tarpons game. Got to see groundbreaking manager Rachel Balkovec make history as the first female manager for an MLB affiliated minor league team. Also got to see these tributes to Yankee legends like Mickey Mantle, Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, and this tribute to those we lost and those first responders who acted so bravely on September 11th. Yes, it was $2 ticket night, and I got some food for $2 as well. I believe my entire trip was like $26 with everything I got, including that $9 Beyond sausage. But even on a regular day, a Tampa Tarpons ticket is less than $9. So yes, I got a deal and I got something really cheap, but for about a 2-hour drive, maybe an hour and a half, depending on traffic, from Walt Disney World property, especially if your family are Yankee fans, this might be a trip you want to make while you're doing something, maybe a whole week's vacation for the theme parks. You take an off day, you catch a baseball game. It's affordable, it's a lot of family fun, and I had a great time. Before the single A season ends in mid-September, I'm going to try to catch one or two other games and bring those to you as well. But George Steinbrenner Field in Tampa, definitely an A+ experience.